Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. What is happening? Yo, can you guys hear me? Wait, let me check. Subscribe for Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll. Okay. Boom. Run from the leaks. What leaks? There's no leaks in this game. Are you talking about something else? Alright, let me update it and then we're gonna get into it. Okay. Hopefully I saw something crazy. I saw that Tear Beast. No chance for another buff for Sword Maiden? I have no idea, man. Yeah, I have no idea what what or how they're gonna do it, right? So it is going to be now will they buff the character again, right? Because they've already buffed it once. What are the odds that they'll buff it again? Also, I don't know, I keep hearing this, right? I keep hearing a lot of people saying that this collab has a part 2. Like, I mean, this is the part 2, but I heard that this collab will rerun. I don't know. Like, is it confirmed? Because everybody is saying that. So is there a chance, let's say if that's true, right? Is there a chance that they will add a second costume? Because she's not that good with one costume. So will they add a second costume, right? Like, that's something that I'm still thinking as well. Something to consider as well. Now, if they do a collab rerun later on, and they add a second costume, what if you don't pull now for this version to be strong enough to complement the other costume? You got Sword Maiden and 1 copy you have to do. I think for most people, 1 copy is more than enough, right? 1 copy, you know, like, the truth is, I don't see how they can make her really strong to compete with the current light type characters that we have. Which is going to be, the light type characters that we have is going to be Michaela, that I think a lot of people have Michaela, and Angelica. You got 3 copies from free tickets. That is insane. Congrats. Congrats on your free copies. But there's a lot of hype surrounding this, right? A lot of hype surrounding Brown Dust. Woo. Brown Dust too. And also there's a lot of people posting the Cowgirl and the Witch would save this collab if they were playable. Wow. Pulling for Luventia, max rank 29th is way more worth. Luventia is really strong, right? Like, to compare any character with Luventia is just like an unfair comparison, right? It's like it's a straight up unfair comparison. Because Luventia is like one of the strongest characters in the game, I think. She has one of the highest chain stacks, and she also has one of the highest damage as well. But yeah, you're probably right. She's the best dark type DPS. Oh yeah, today Guild Raid started, right? Guild rate start as well, so that's going to be the thing. So is this from the anime itself? Seems pretty interesting. Brown Dust 2 collab with NIKKE, Heretic Livia, and Overheat Leviathan. Okay. Jaden versus Priestess. 1-on-1. Who would win? Think about it, who would actually win, right? Am I pulling for Kyakona later? Now Kyakona is cool and all, right? But do you think I can pull for Kyakona? Like, look at my gems, right? Do you think I can... Okay, you can't see my gems, but you have seen my gems yesterday. You have asked me the question yesterday, I think. Huge. Huge pulls are important, alright? Huge pulls is going to be the main thing to consider. If I pull for Kyakona, can I get Kartetia? That's the question. Also, they haven't given me the 10 free pulls yet. Right, you know there's a 10 free pulls. There's a 10 free pull that you're supposed to be able to claim. Hopefully we get it soon. It's gonna be later. Tomorrow, is it? It's gonna be tomorrow. Yo, this animation from Sherazade goes hard, man. I love the TVs. TVs are so cool, man. Wait, is this an official ad? Yeah, this looks like it's official. Yo, what's up? Ozzy, what's up? What up, what up? Yeah, I find it amusing how people complaining about somebody not strong, but if they would make the collect characters strong, then they will complain about one-time collect characters being strong. That's the thing, right? That's what they're trying to do, because like, I think different people are complaining about different things. Also, Yere Maninen, thanks for the €2. Appreciate it. Which collect characters should you +5, if any? If you can choose one to +5, it probably would be Priestess for me. It would probably be Priestess. Because Priestess is someone that you will use consistently for the amplification, right? The amplification. Oh, it is official. Oh, it is official. Okay. Is it really worth to pull, or we better wait for the anniversary instead? Is it worth it to pull? If you care about the collab, what is that? The collab value, you know? Safe gear not updating and wrong season event schedules. Oh shoot, there's an issue right now. 34 minutes ago. An issue when the results are not updated when upgrading or refining gear in the last night safe gear management page. Okay, an issue where season event updates schedules are occasionally displayed and starting one day earlier. We are working to resolve these issues. Do you guys know there was a bug? Like yesterday I saw there's this bug where there's a reset for the battle pass. The battle pass reset. Have I seen the new Snowbreak trailer? Okay, let me see. I saw it recommended to me, but I haven't watched it yet, right? Am I hyped for Mirren Star Legends? I'm gonna be honest, not really. With the slew of everything that's coming out, there's NTE, there's Ananta, there is Duet Night Abyss, there's what else? Like, there's so many games coming out. Mirren Star Legends, not up there, right? There's Black Bacon that's still out, right? Everybody loves Black Bacon. There is Uma Musume. There is what's a PvP game again? Iteria Restart. Alright, Iteria. There's What's the other game that come out on the same day as Uma Musume again? That's like so wholesome, insane game. Oh shit, what's the game again? The one at, you see, my brain is not even, there's so much game that my brain is not even working. But again, yeah, Stellar Sora is coming out. Yeah, CBT, right? Like, do I care about Mirren Star Legends out of there's Stripe 9? There's Stripe 9, that's true. Persona Phantom X, like, come on. There's 29 different gacha games. Like, yeah, so nothing against Mirren Star Legends, but if Mirren Star Legends were to release last month when there's not much gacha games, I'll be more excited for it, right? Lost Sword Global, right? Yeah, my brain is not working, man. There's so much. For me, the collab value is the overpowered character we get when the difference between collab or not if the character are underwhelming. I got it for game balance, but it's just a privilege as HCPL. What is HCPL? She's not really that OP, but still okay, right? Still okay. I'm not sure if she's still okay though, because you can't really use her. So compared to Priestess, I would rather use Priestess because you can use every turn. If you have to pick one, I will pick Priestess, right? To pull 7k Rebirth. It's just a privilege as hardcore player. Oh, I see. Persona Forgotten, just like it will be the day. There it comes because of the horse. Yo, chill out, man. Chill out. Okay. Before we start, guys, let's look at Snow what, guys? Snow what? Wait, Stellar Blade NIKKE trick. No one told me. Everyone talk about the Snow broke this, Snow broke that, but nobody talk about Stellar Blade DLC trailer. Yo, what is wrong with you guys, man? Man, give me one. There's a creature. What creature is that? Okay, give me a... There's something... Where's my tissue when I need it? There's some creature behind the monitor, man. Oh, it's a baby cockroach. Alright, we got rid of that stupid. Okay, alright. Okay, let's talk about this. Alright? Your country is in the ban list. When is Lost Sword releasing? No dates yet. It's a pre-registration, right? Okay, we got two trailers to look at, alright? Number one is the Stellar Blade. Number two is the Chinese Snowbreak. I love Snowbreak Chinese trailer. Number three is going to be Honkai Star Rail. Okay, nobody told me there's a Honkai Star Rail trailer. It's called Proi, whatever that means. Okay, what is the Honkai Star Rail Proi, right? Okay. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's just a song? Chinese trailer? Chinese trailer is important. Okay. Oh shit, there's spoiler, is it? If there's spoiler, then I don't know what shit. If there's spoiler for the story in Honkai Star Rail, I need to play the 7-hour story first before I watch this, alright? I haven't played the 7 or 8-hour story or whatever. How many hours story? Okay, anyways, cool stuff, cool stuff. This one is not that important, I guess. If it's just a song, I thought it's something else. Okay, in that case, you managed to one-tap Sword Maiden. It feels good. Alright, good for you, right? Sword Maiden is pretty cool. Everybody loves Sword Maiden, right? They did well on the Scarlet model. Okay, let me have a look at it. We're gonna see what it is all about because I haven't seen this yet. Boom Bam Bam, the theme song. Yeah, I haven't do the story yet, so I don't know what it's going to be like. Cockroaches are coming out from the shadows. Indeed, they are, right? Sometimes they just come out from the shadows. So, Stellar Blade released a NIKKE DLC trailer. So apparently, it is going to be something that's very interesting. I saw the thumbnail. It was a picture of Scarlet. So very, very cool, very interesting. So we're gonna see what it is going to be like. But as per usual, it's 17 plus. Okay, if there's any 16 years old kids, please. I assume there's no 16 years old kids, right? So it's just not for you.
Rated M for mature.
Mature, guys. Okay. Wait, Eve with a gun? I've never seen her use a gun before. That is insane. So this is going to be, that means it's confirmed that she's probably one of the characters. I mean, it's pretty much straightforward for the NIKKE trailer, right? Yo, this is in Stellar Blade. Wait. Is this in Stellar Blade? Okay, insane. Way better graphics than I thought, right? I like the font. The font is even matching the NIKKE's font as well, right? Look at that. There's even the burst. There's literally the burst skill right there. So you can even burst at the same time. But there's only one character, but you can dodge to the left and right, it seems, right? Are these the Stellar Blade monsters? Because they definitely don't look like Raptures, right? But one thing that I'm curious about is I saw you can do something else. Oh, there. I noticed there's this thing called Q, and then there's a 1, 2, 3 right there, right? This one. So it seems like you can use additional stuff right here, right? Very, very interesting. Oh, damn. Okay, you can ask for support. Yo, that's Lita's dog. Yo, Anis. Okay, Anis is looking. Rapi is fine. Rapi looks good, but Anis, I'm gonna be real. Anis, she needs to be fatter. You know, Anis is supposed to be the chubbier character, right? I think Eve is too thin to be Anis. Is what it is, right? So you got Anis, you got Rapi. Not the Red Hood version, the regular Rapi, the SR. So Alice is also there. That's the doll, okay. Scarlet. Scarlet will be a boss in the game, in case you guys are wondering. Oh my goodness. 3D Scarlet. Oh. So they actually revealed her. Damn. Okay, that looks cool. That looks cool for sure,
I'll
right?
give it everything I've got. Witness true power. My ultimate blade.
Oh, damn, the same voice. Wow. Well, guys, this is insane, alright? Available on PS5 and PC. Guys, if you got PlayStation 5, what are you thinking about? If you guys haven't purchased the game, right? Stellar Blade. Okay, first things first, they revealed Scarlet for a short period. Where is it?
Got. Witness true power. My ultimate blade.
Not this one. They revealed earlier, is it? They revealed her face for a short period. Okay, there. Damn, Scarlet looks way different, right? She looks way different. So, very interesting. So we get to see Scarlet's face for the first time. And I would say it does... Does it resemble the NIKKE that we have, right? The Scarlet that we have? She doesn't look drunk. Yeah, she's not looking drunk. She's looking serious, by the way. She would be serious. But actually, I do like the model right here, right? That's pretty good. This model, I think, is as good as it gets. So she will be an exclusive boss if you guys intend to play or buy the DLC, right? So this looks really, really nice. Yeah, I think they did a very, very good job with this trailer, right? Yeah, I haven't played the game yet, but the interface definitely, I assume that's a HP and stuff, right, for the boss. And I'm not sure, I think they did mention previously that if you beat Scarlet, you're gonna be able to unlock more things. Let me see if I can bring it up, right, because they actually announced that in particular. Give me a moment. So that is going to be on a Twitter post that I saw, x.com. It is going to be crap, the boss. I will need to find the separate post. Crap, I can't find that anymore. Give me a moment, because they did they actually have an announcement for that. So with that, there's a lot of people that's causing drama as well, right? Causing drama. Wait, is this real? Wait, let me give me a moment, right? Oh, wait. There's something else. Wait, there's something else in the trailer. What the heck? Doro? Yo, they add Doro to the game. Oh my goodness. Why not add Dorothy, right? Wait. They add Doro, but not Dorothy. Okay, so Doro is finally becoming an icon, right? So I'm glad that out of all the characters, they add Doro. It'd be nice if they add... it looks a little bit weird, right? Because it's like, it's not really a... it looks like it's made out of paper, right? But I'm so glad that they added her, right? It's going to be so cool. But yeah, oh my god. So they are actually taking this collaboration seriously as well, right? So Doro is going to NIKKE collab soon. Yeah, man, Doro needs to be in NIKKE, right? But at least we get it in Stellar Blade. Alright, with all that being said, we do get it here. Let's see. So basically right here you can see what are the things. So if you guys are wondering, right? So these are every single thing that you get available on PS5 and PC. Launch on June 11, 2025. Pre-order bonuses. You will be able to get classic round glasses for Eve, ear armor earrings for Eve, planet diving suit white edition for Eve, complete edition bonuses, fluffy bear drone cosmetics. So I'm not sure, I think Eve has a drone that you can decorate with a costume, and then you get this particular outfit, right? Planet diving suit captain for Eve. But you can see there will be a twin expansion pack, and of course we've talked about this, the NIKKE outfit CD key. They didn't really show the costume right here, right? But in case you guys are wondering, again, I will bring it up again for anyone who is wondering. Let me bring it up on Steam. It's a trippy seeing it mesh on... So let me go to Steam right here. So just we could have a look. You can already pre-purchase, right? But right now, where is the thing? Read more. So on Steam right now, The game is 18 on Steam, just so you guys know, right? So if you buy the $80 one, right, there's two different pages. You are going to be able to get this. So this is the one that I'm kind of curious. They didn't really show this particular one. Outfit CD key to redeem time limited Stellar Blade costume in Goddess of Victory NIKKE, right? So I guess they will show that in NIKKE separately. But this one is going to be a separate one, free to play mobile game from Shift Up. But one important thing that I saw regarding this particular one that some people brought up is this particular costume that you get in NIKKE, right? I wonder who it's going to be, right? You can see this CD key will be issued until 11th of... Is this 12th of November or 11th of December? I think this is 12th of November, right? So it is a limited time exclusive stuff. I'm very curious which character is going to get this particular costume. That's the thing that I'm curious, right? So that's not going to be Stellar Blade. That's going to be inside NIKKE. So you are going to get that exclusive skin. Very curious. But if there's Scarlet right here, right? So far we can see in this particular trailer there's Scarlet. There's also they showcase Anise, Neon, and where is it? So they also showcase in this case Anise, Rapi, and Alice, right? But I have a feeling. So we haven't seen Modernia yet. I know Modernia was there, right? We haven't seen her yet. So that's going to be like a separate one. But yeah, quite a lot of characters. Hopefully they reveal more details as time goes. But getting to see Doro, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that Doro is there. I wonder if Doro is a boss. No way it's a boss, right? I think it's just for fun. I think it's just a goofy little thing. But yeah, Stellar Blade's official DLC trailer, man. Looks good. June 11, guys, mark your calendars. June 11. So that is going to be about 2 weeks from now. June 11. Alright, we'll be playing it when it comes out. Neon, surely? I don't know. I don't know if it's Neon or not, right? Are those characters or are they just costumes? They all look like Eve. Yeah, those are costumes. Stellar Blade is a game that's like costume heavy. Okay, so with that, before we do the Goblin Slayer stuff, let's talk about this particular one. Guess what? There's a new Chinese trailer for Snowbreak. Everybody loves Snowbreak, alright? So let's have a look at the newest and latest and greatest trailer. Alright, apparently this is for Vidya, Fragments of Truth. Oh, the giraffe girl. What the? Objection. Okay, what is this about? New Vidya. Do I want a new Vidya? Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh my god, that's too much. Wait, there's an actual as well. Okay. What the heck? What is that? Savor the chocolate? Okay, that's a bit too much. That's a little bit too much. Okay. So I wasn't expecting Vidya to get like a... I guess EHL rerun? Makes sense for EHL to rerun. Swimsuit. Swimsuit Frisha. Oh. Oh, swimsuit Frisha, guys. Guilty. What? Where did she go? So that's the culprit? Oh, they didn't censor that part, okay. I mean, you can still tell it's her. I'm a big fan of Vidya, but not sure if she needs a second outfit, right? Huge. Sometimes you gotta have the huge, right? Why is it blurred only half the time? It's because of the CN regulation, I think. Did I... Wait, what? Did I just... Damn, the commander is that strong, man. The adjutant is that strong. One hand Vidya. Wow. Just sitting on your hand, right? That's crazy. Okay. That part is insane. I guess you are supposed to be a Giga Chat kind of guy. New boss, it seems, right? Okay. Oh wait, what is this? A dragon? Some sort of sea creature. It goes under the water. Is that a stick? Okay. Okay, no more clouds. Damn, that looks insane, right? Okay, there's a lot of special fan service scenes included here for sure, right? Oh no. Yo, Frisha is a lolly though. Yo, Frish, you can't be doing that. You know, like a lot of people are gonna be upset on Twitter if they look at this particular scene. This is too much, right? Even for some people, this is too much. Wow. Oh wait, it's just a push up. Okay, it's just a push up, guys. Nothing to be worried about. Wait, is that Chancing? Oh, this is a new outfit as well. Okay. okay. If that is too much, I'm not sure. If I post that on Twitter, I think a lot of people will be upset, right? When a lolly and you're on top, no. That's too much. Okay, it's like an air stewardess outfit. I thought it's going to be a nurse outfit. What the heck? Wait, what happened to... What is that? Wow. So what is this simulating though? What is this simulating? There's two balls. I wonder what is that trying to simulate, right? Or give the impression of. Very interesting. They're huge. You're bouncing off too huge. Okay. They're trying to do subtle fan service. Okay. Very creative. I like it. The creativeness is there. Never underestimate the creative direction of this game, alright? New operative. Wait, no more clouds? Okay, Cloud is back. Celestial Swan. Okay. So Vidya is going to be the only one, or is there a new character? Let's see. Starlit Truth, that's going to be her new weapon. Okay. New outfits. Okay, who shall it be? So she's gonna get this special one. Not bad. I wonder why the cloud is there for. I already saw it. So why would I need to sit on the back or a suitcase? Suitcase, right? The cloud is funny. Yeah, it's like a subtle. So this is Jade Arc. If you have her... Oh, will she rerun? Usually when they release a costume for a character, that means she might rerun. So if you guys haven't put her already, I think she might be one of the more meta characters. Chancing Jade Arc. Okay. So of course Frisha get a special swimsuit. Right? So sometimes you just gotta get a swimsuit. Okay, so we even get the gun as well, right? Okay, this one is for life. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, I like that outfit. That one seems pretty nice. Cyrus' new outfit. Okay, this one is more subtle, right? New logistics squad. Okay, so we're gonna get, as per usual, new stuff, right? Mercedes. Finally, right? Very dangerous outfit. I mean, it is what it is, right? Chain Assault. Oh, this looks fun. Wait, is that co-op? New fun co-op. I love co-op, man. I love co-op. You guys, co-op is so bad. Okay, they're not messing around. Co-op is so bad, guys. We are back with all of this stuff. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Lots of damage multiplier. Wait, is Vidya a support? She's just sitting at the back. Oh wait, what? How do you do this? It's like Tetris. Wow, they're adding a lot of mini games actually. It looks pretty good. Hi, Zuma. Yeah, it looks a bit like that, but I'm not sure if it's the same because you have to shoot with shotgun. But that will ruin the stuff, right? So many co-op. Of course, everybody loves co-op, right? Co-op is important. Wow. Look at all of these new updates, guys. I wonder if she's more like a... She's just sitting down during that? Other new content. Okay, what is it? Nerida. New room for Nerida. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got new room for her. I wish you can get them to wear their special costume or something when in the dormitory. It'll be way cooler, right? I will let them know in the next survey or something. Dormitory, let us equip our costumes, right? Leviathan, new boss. Okay. New Leviathan boss. Alright, alright. Wow. New map. Frontline town. Yeah, I thought this was just a small update. But quite a lot of things here. Quite a number of things here. Fragments of Truth. Okay. So again, very cool stuff. There's going to be a major new update. If you guys are interested, Vidya is going to be the character. This particular girl right here. Wait, why did they show on preview? They show on preview that is her. Yeah, this is going to be her, right? But that's what it is. So yeah, we wait for the new Snowbreak update. They will implement costumes in the dormitories one day. That will be nice. Yeah, that will be absolutely wonderful. Okay, so with that, let's do the pulls. For Brown, that's 2. Okay, everything is done. Let go. Okay, new character, guys. New character. Oh, look at that. Sword Maiden. Okay, is there a Sword Maiden lover in the chat? Now, there are some people that maybe they like the anime. They are big fan of Goblin Slayer and they love this character. I think she's one of the more like important characters in the anime, right? Again, I never really watched the anime as a whole, but I read somewhere that she loves the main MC, which is Orc Block Goblin Slayer. One tap time. Yep. It's time to obtain her. 3 tickets for the previous one. Okay. So let go. You get this first. Okay, is there any other events going on right now, right? So I know that there's this thing. So let me check. Oh wait, you get more tickets on day 2, 10 more tickets on day 7, another 10 more tickets. And by the way, I saw earlier today, right? If I'm not mistaken, let me see again. They gave out a little bit of extra. Wait, happy 700 day. Yes, they give you another 10 pulls in your mailbox. All right, in your mailbox. Right here, as you can see, it is being blocked by my face cam. Well, let me adjust the volume first. Sound. Enable. So it doesn't do that. Okay, look at this. Okay, if you guys did not log in yesterday, they are giving you 15 additional tickets in the mailbox. Alright, 700 day celebration gift, 10 tickets, another apology for inconvenience because of the season pass and characters pass reset. So you get 15 tickets, and then you get 20 tickets, and then if you pull you get a lot more tickets, and then wow, that's a lot. That's like a lot of stuff, right? A lot of stuff. Free to play, by the way. Man, is it worth to start Brown Dust now? It always worth. Brown Dust 2, it always, like, I'm gonna be honest, Brown Dust 2 is like my top 10 gacha games of all time. And that's a lot, right? That's a lot of all time. Alright, I'm not kidding. Brown Dust 2. There's a lot of things that this game has that I wish other gachas would implement, right? Now it's not perfect, right? Like there's some issues here and there. Sometimes there's bugs here and there, but I think it's worth it, right? It's always worth it. It doesn't really matter the time. I think it's definitely a game worth playing. As an anime watcher, her proportions are accurate. Wow. Okay, let's see. Wait, is there a new event or not? Let me see. So there's going to be this event. This event right here, per usual. Alright, you're gonna get that. So if you guys are not aware, her banner is going to last for 2 weeks, alright? But the others all last even longer, right? Gacha God says Brothers 2 is top 10. Yeah, I think it's more than top 10 actually, right? But it's hard to say for sure. So you can still get this costume. If you guys haven't already, you can still get the Orc costume for free. You just gotta do all of this stuff. But you should start as soon as you can, because one of the things is going to require you to do the hard difficulty. So if you don't start the game as soon as you can to level up and stuff, you might not be able to do this on the last day, right? If you are trying to get him to +5, you are getting a literally SSR character, right? +5 character. So that's going to be what it is. So there's going to be this one for level up. Oh yeah, you're getting her SR weapon as well. So we're gonna get the SR weapon. I might consider pulling weapon for Priestess, alright, which is this character right here. So Priestess. So what about this one? Let me see. So there is going to be a part 2 event. So that means there's going to be a new one for this one, right? So they reset this particular one. You're going to fight a new one. There's a new Fiend Hunter. This time you're fighting a fat dude. I love fighting fat dudes, alright? How does this guy look like? Let me see. How does this creature look like? So I just want to look at the fat dude, right? Okay, I'll replace. Okay, let me see how it look like. Oh my goodness. Wow. Are you guys seeing this fat dude? Look at him. Look at him. Don't forget Shirazade's Goblin wallpaper. Yeah, but I don't think I can show that. That one can be a bit too much, right? Can be a bit too much. I want to see his attack animation though. How do I make it? Okay. Let me see one of the fat dude attack animation, right? Don't die, fat dude. So as you can see, it's a 3 in a straight line. Oh my goodness. 3 in a straight line. Okay. So if it's 3 in a straight line and it's a dark type, you just use Michaela. What's the problem, right? Just use me. If your weak spot is literally in a straight line, just use Michaela. That's how you do it, right? Can you build a team with Priestess and Sword Maiden? Yeah, you can. You need Helena though, the supporter, right? You use supporter and then you use Priestess and Sword Maiden. Priestess is going to be the amplifier. Sword Maiden is going to be a DPS, right? And that's going to be how it is. Alright, let's go. Let's go and have a look at the pools. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. I'm going to try. Also, there's this infinite draw that I previously stopped at. Where did I stop at? Ooh, Angelica. I'm considering of getting this as well. This is going to cost you $17. But regardless, oh, I can do a step up for this particular one, right? I'll see if I need to do a step up or not. But as per usual, if you guys are not aware, Brown Dust 2 has free daily pulls every single day. So right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 free daily pulls. Some games, they give you 1 free pull every single day. This game, 8 free pulls every day. 8. Alright, free. This is free. Look, I just pulled right here. Alright, I didn't get SSR. But it's free! Free! Alright, look at this. Okay, R weapon, okay. Free! Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. In every other game, I'll be like, okay, this is too much. This is too much, okay? What other game does this? Name a game that does this. Free. Okay, free to play, by the way. I'm still clicking. This is all free, by the way. Now I'm complaining, right? I'm clicking too much. You got Livia dupes from free pool. There we go. Of course, you're gonna get free dupes from free pool. That's why it's a good game, right? Generous. Okay, Prestige time. So I'm still thinking, how many pulls am I going to do? I think here's what we do, right? I'm gonna go all in for the copies to the next PT, and then we'll call it, right? But if we get lucky or something, we adjust accordingly. So let's see if we can get it or not. So I don't think I'll be pulling for the weapon though, but I might consider pulling for a weapon for what's the name? Earth Mother Believer Priestess, because she actually be useful. Okay, alright. So we didn't quite get it. No super factor, we are looking out for super factor. Alright, we're looking for super factor. 500 pulls? No. 500 pulls is too much. Alright? Look at that! Yo guys, look at that! Okay? Now you guys are missing. Look at that! Already. Guess who it is? Guys, guess. Guess who it is going to be. Alright, who wants to guess, guys? Who wants to guess? Huh? Okay. Alright. Okay. No. Is this it? Guys? How should I need it? More PR? Oh man, it's not her. But we got another huge, alright? That's all that matters. If we get another huge, that's all that I need. Okay, is there going to be anything else here? 20 pulls, and I got 2. Not 1, but 2. Okay. Sometimes you just 20 pulls, you got 2. Okay. But again, new, right there. Now sometimes this is all you need, right? So if I'm a normal free-to-play player, I would have stopped right now. Obviously, right? I would have stopped right now. Why would I continue? Because some people just want to get her for the wallpaper. And I get it, right? I get it. But sometimes, I'm not a normal player. I'm a greedy kind of guy. So being greedy as I am, I want to try to +1 her. Alright, +1. So even though she's not insanely crazy, +1 makes her from 6 SP to 5 SP. Wow. Okay. So let's go. 2. 2 but Sword Maiden. Back to back! Already got 2 and now I got 1 more. Okay. I got 3 in 30 pulls. Okay, that's insane. Alright, let's see, who shall this be? Imagine if I got 2 more. Yo, can you guys imagine if I got 2 more? Okay. Fat dude. We got the fat dude. Is this it? No, someone else. Okay, I already maxed her. Angelica is pretty good, okay. Okay, do I get anything else here, right? Do I get anyone else here? Okay, no. I doubt there'll be any. But it's still... We'll still be getting the stuff. Alright, we'll still be getting the 5-star. Okay? I'm a secret developer? Damn, I'm a secret developer. If I'm a secret developer, I wouldn't be pulling it for you guys to see, right? That would be so dangerous. Okay, no more 2. Okay. That's what it is. We got a lot of stuff. A bunch of Jaden here and there. Okay, can I get a +1? That's important, right? +1. So we got lucky at the beginning. But you know what? Sometimes the luck streak ends. Sometimes it ends. And that's just what it is. So now you're looking at it. The luck streak has ended. So now we are entering... Never mind. The luck streak is back. Okay, a little bit of no luck streak and now it's back. So can I get it here? Oh, which one will it be? Yo, which one will it be? Okay. Not this one. Not this one. Yes! +1. +1. Okay. Jaden. Fat dude. Winners win. Winners do be winning sometimes. Jaden again. Okay guys, so now we are at +1. So now her skill become 5 SP. Alright? But we're gonna continue. We'll do 200 pulls. 200 pulls. Okay. 80 pulls. 90 pulls. 90 pulls. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, which one shall it be? Which one shall it be? Okay. Gacha is easy. Just get lucky. No, you don't have to get lucky in this game. Just be hardworking. Just play the game. Okay, I think it's going to be this one. 3 Jaden. Jaden. Where is it? Last one? This one? Oh, it's gotta be this one, right? It's gotta be this one. Who is that? Justia! Okay, I think I already maxed that costume. Yeah, I already maxed that particular costume. Okay. So I'll try to get one more. We try to get one more Sword Maiden, alright? We try to get one more. Okay. 100 pulls so far, guys. So far we are at +1. 100 pulls at +1. Okay, so we do 120. Okay, very interesting. I'll just go to 200 and I'll claim this last one. Alright. We're gonna claim this particular one. Justia the Bastia. Okay. 40 pulls. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay, so let's see who shall it be. Oh, the last one at the end. Can I get 2? 1. Okay. Alright, alright. Is this going to be it? No, this is just a regular 4-star. That's fine. Jaden again. Jaden is always there. Okay. Who shall it be though? Who shall it be? +2? +2! Okay, +2. So now that we are at +2, we get a lot of tickets, right? We get a lot of tickets. Please hold the yes button. What yes button? You mean this one? Which button are you trying to hold? Okay, let me claim the tickets in case you guys are wondering, right? You are going to get back tickets when you get copies of the character. Look at this. 31 tickets! So I just keep pulling and I get richer every time. I get richer every time I pull. Wow. Okay. I'm very lucky. Am I lucky though? No, I feel like I'm normal. Okay. I've been getting above average luck for sure. Okay, who shall this be? So much tickets, right? You just get back so much stuff. Okay, this... Which one shall it be? Why is it all hidden? Fake out. Fake out. It's a bug if you hold it? I don't know what do you mean though. Like, I tried to hold but nothing happened. Not this one. +3! +3! Okay guys, at this point, I gotta go and get this at +4. I just gotta go and get this. Right? Why would I not get this? So I'll just get this at +4. Hold the buy. This one? I'm holding this button, nothing happened. Oh, this one. I'm holding it. Nothing is happening. Nothing. I don't see anything happening. Okay. Can I get one more copy? Can I get one more copy? If I can get one more copy in 30 pulls, that means I will be able to buy get +5 when I reach 200. 20 more pulls. Ooh. I might not be able to get it. Go +4. +4. Alright, I'm not getting it. That's how it is. +4, I'm happy with it, alright? I'll be getting a +4 for now. Okay, so I'll wait for a little bit because there are going to be free daily pulls as we go. But +4! +4! Wow. Oh, can you guys imagine? +4. Okay, so that's what it is. So maybe we'll get lucky as time goes. But look at that, 20 more tickets. If I +5, I can get these things. 20 of that. So now that you get +4, you can go here and set the home screen, guys. The entire objective is to come here and set the home screen. Okay, let me see if I can find her. Where is it? Wait, not this one. I have to find her among the slew of all of this. So she got 2 positions. This one or this one? Wow. Wow. I can actually get +5. I don't think I can get +5. I mean, I can if I want to, right? But I'm happy with it for now. I usually try to max it out on the last day because of the free daily pulls, right? Eclipse is too much. I do think that Eclipse is too much, right? And a lot of NIKKE players, they want they actually want, what is that? They want the Mihara to be, alright, Mihara to be the what is that? To be the Eclipse, right? They want it to be Eclipse. You spend 200 pulls on a brick, it's so sad. Really? I don't feel sad at all, I feel happy. But if you are sad, I'm sorry for you. Alright, I don't know why are you sad, but my condolences, alright? If you are sad, you know what? I hope your day gets better. But listen, I'm a wholesome guy, right? I don't have anything against anyone, right? I'm happy. But if you are sad, again, I'm not sure why you are sad, because it's my pulls. Why are you sad for me? It's a bit weird, right? It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit too parasocial for me, right? But I'm not used to it. I'm a wholesome small streamer here, so I'm just trying to enjoy the game. But if you are being too parasocial, I think that's a little bit too weird. You gotta tone it down, right? How can you be sad for someone else, right? Think about it, right? Being sad for someone else is a little bit weird. Eclipse, everyone lover, I do agree. Wholesome, that's what it is, right? That's what it is. Teaching people what to do with their pulls, of course people want to do what it is, right? Okay, so we're gonna power her up. Be happy. I mean, I can't control how other people feel, right? I know I'm happy. How can I control how you feel, right? If you are sad, anyone is sad in the chat, I'm sorry for you, but there's really nothing that I can do, right? Like, the only person that can control your feelings is you. It's not me, right? Just like Sleepy Woo, people asking why he get E6 S5. Yeah, people are too focused on what other people is doing with their account. As long as there's no bear freak, true. Okay, let's build her then. Let's go. Time for the growth. The growth is important. Alright? The growth is important. Wait, why is there the max word there? Is there another bug? Oh, guys, we just found another bug, guys. The max is not supposed to... Okay, what is this bug? HP recovered is supposed to go away. So that's another bug, but you gotta max out the characters. If you guys are not aware right now, if you max out the character during this period, okay, you will be able to get the additional rewards that they give out. So if there's any new players watching this, max out the GOBLIN SLAYER collab, you get back all the resources that you pour into them. Now I do have a lot of slimes, as you can see, because I'm a veteran player. But I think if you are new, you might have to farm a bit of slimes every single day, right? Because that's going to be what's gating you, leveling up the characters. Oh, Masaru! Do you manage to kick Kevin Kirk or not? So what is the drama? Do you manage to kick him? Do you manage to replace him? So what's the drama now? Who is going to join the guild? Do we have anyone joining the guild? Even EXP? Let me show you, alright? Let me show you. Slimy player. There's an event tab right there. Let me show you after I max this. Get this. Boom. Damn. Okay, get this. Let's see some tower action. I don't think she's going to be that good in tower. I think she's okay, right? She can be used in tower for sure. But I don't think she's actually that. You're just farming slimes on the days they are red up. Yeah, but slimes, I don't even farm slimes anymore, right? For me, I'm just gold or like gear materials. No one joins, you didn't kick. Oh, we couldn't get anyone to join. Yeah, that's how it is, right? So where is the place, right? So as you can see right here. So can you see you get back all of these materials? Do you get back the EXP? No, you don't get back the EXP. You get her SR gear. You get some gems. You get this one. In my opinion, this is pretty valuable. You get some gold, some refining powder. But yeah, you get back quite a lot of stuff. Not necessarily the slimes. You don't get back the slimes, but you get back quite a lot of resources here, right? So I still think it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. These things are worth a lot. 600 diamonds right there. Why would you not want to get that? And liberate the potential. Literally, you just gotta spend a little bit of gold, right? You just come here. You go right here. And then you just spend a little bit of gold right here, right? Now you can either go all the way if you want. Every single node of this is going to increase her magic by 5%. Which is going to be what it is. But for now, that's all you need to be able to get back the 350 magic crystal, which I do need a lot of, right? So that's the stuff. Is Sword Maiden worth your pulls? So here's the thing, right? Like I mentioned earlier, it depends on who you have. It depends on how many you can get. So if I'm a new player, I can only get one, I will go for Priestess. Priestess, I think, is more useful, like less situational, and there's going to be way more situation that you can use her. Now for everyone else, once you have gotten Priestess, you want to get Sword Maiden, I think she is fine. The thing is, if you don't have Michaela or you don't have Angelica, I understand. She could be the only light DPS character that you can get, right? So ideally in this game, you want to have every single element for DPS characters, and you also want to have either physical or magic, right? Depending on what the boss have as well. You need some esports player to join. Slackers rejoice. You didn't get the bow lady, but you maxed out the priest. Try to get at least one copy because they are collab characters and they don't come back anymore, but it's up to you, right? Do you care about this particular home screen right now? You might not care about it right now. You might be mad and upset. You are hating Nexon. I mean, not Nexon. What did I say, Nexon? You're hating Neowis. Alright, and I get it. There's a lot of emotions running through your mind right now. Emotions, you're being conquered by the emotions. But trust me when I say this. 3 years from now, when Brown Dust 2 beats Genshin Impact and Brown Dust 2 earns more revenue than Genshin Impact, you're gonna look back 3 years from now and you'll be like, why am I so emotional back then? Why didn't I just get this collab character? Right? Because you can never get them ever again. FOMO. So again, 3 years from now, you're gonna think to yourself that you should have got the collab character. But not because you're too emotional, you're always conquered, the emotions conquer you, you're getting mad at Crunchyroll, you're getting mad at Nvidia, getting mad at Apple, always getting mad for whatever reason. Why are you getting mad all the time? Okay? But just remember, this is going to be what it is, right? just like right now, I'm showing you what now? Just like right now, I'm showing you what now? You can't get her anymore. You can't get her anymore? FOMO? Can you get her anymore? You cannot get her anymore. FOMO? Just like right now, I'm showing you. Can you get her anymore? You cannot get her anymore. You can't get her anymore. Secret to success is always be mad. No, secret to success is anything else but getting mad, right? So now you are regretting your decisions, right? Now you are regretting FOMO. FOMO is very strong, right? Wow. Wow. just buy someone's account. I'm not going to tell you what to do, right? If you want to buy someone's account, go ahead and do it. But for me, there's some sort of accomplishment if that's the account that I built myself, right? For me, like, buying someone's account is very weird. Now, trust me when I say this, I am a YouTuber, I'm a streamer. A lot of people want to give me their gacha accounts, right? There are some people that they say, hey, GuitarRock, I'm going to quit Epic 7. Do you want my account? So I take their account, I play it. It doesn't feel right with me, right? It's just, I didn't make that account. I didn't build the characters. There's no accomplishment there. What's the point, right? If you're just getting somebody's account. That's just for me, right? If you like it, go ahead, right? But for me, I have had plenty of opportunity. People give me their Genshin account, their whatever account, their games that they quit. I got so much opportunity to get accounts, but I would prefer to play the game myself, right? That's just for me. If you want to get accounts, sure, I get it, right? I get it. I don't really need to buy. Like, people give it to me for free, man. Lots of it, right? Do I not think they will come back with season 3? I have no idea. There's a NIKKE drama. What's a NIKKE drama? I haven't heard of any NIKKE drama. There's a satisfaction with building your account. Yeah, again, like, everyone is different. I get it, right? For me, this is my feeling when I build a character, right? NTR fetish. I mean, I get it that some people like to... That's why I like to reroll myself. I like to do things myself, right? It's more about the accomplishment of the stuff. I heard Blue Archive banned a lot of players. What happened? They didn't really mention what happened. They just say that they banned about 20,000 players. But yeah, they didn't really mention, so I have no idea. A NIKKE drama with CN Black Beacon situation. There's a NIKKE drama with CN Black Beacon situation. I haven't seen that. Really? Wait, what does NIKKE... I'm confused. What does NIKKE have anything to do with Black Beacon? Let me see. Did anybody post any drama specifically, right? Okay, CN is released now, okay. Aether Gazer publisher transfer. PC need to download the new client, okay. Waifu shop. I don't see it being posted here at all. Right, there's nothing here. So that's just what it is, right? NIKKE drama with the CN Black Beacon. Most at CN have better rates than us. Loading times. People basically want the CN NIKKE features. But what are the features? Let me look at the NIKKE. What is it? NIKKE CN has better loading times. Damn, better loading times. Let me see if I can look at I saw they released a few different trailers, for sure. Superior Chinese. So a lot of people are talking about the Chinese stuff right here, right? But I don't think is there really drama? They posted it on NIKKE Reddit. How censored? But to be fair, they did get censored like crazy, right? So you might say that, okay, you're jealous at them or whatever, but they literally got censored like crazy, right? Oh shoot, there's ants on my keyboard. Why is there ants on my keyboard? What the heck? All we are getting is the Scarlet stuff. Okay, is it this one? Oh, this is the one that I can find. I thought this was AI art, not gonna lie. Doro is so cool, guys. Guys, Doro is so cool. I can't wait to play Stellar Blade just for that. At least CN didn't have Hijab Rupee. That's true. That's true, right? I'm living with the bugs. What bugs? They have better load time since last gate. Someone is missing. Wait, let me think. Somebody is missing. Mast, Riverty, Arcana, Helm. There's one more, right? Is it Folk Wang? No, Folk Wang is purple. Will I stream Stellar Blade? I will play Stellar Blade, but I will play it at my own pace. Maybe I'll stream it the first day, but I will take my own time. I'm not going to rush to finish the game. I don't like to rush and finish the game, even though it's Expedition 33 now. I like to enjoy the game slowly. But I doubt I will finish it soon or fast, because June there's so many new games releasing, right? HS posted it on NIKKE Discord this. All I see is this one. Wow. Everybody loves minions. Okay, fine, let's take a look at it then. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, that's the same one that I just saw. So people are complaining. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is black, because that's who I am. Okay? Black. So let's see. Let's look at this drama. Drama do be happening sometimes. Alright, there's a lot of people, they are not happy with stuff. But okay, before that, before we look at drama, right? I know that everybody here loves drama. Let's have a look at the most important thing first, which is going to be the trailer. Okay? So we look at the trailer first, and we try to understand the situation. Since I'm Nebri lover, rise up. Damn, I have the N-word pass. Of course I have the N-word pass, right? I just don't want to say it out of respect. Like, is it weird? Like, the black people have N-word pass, the Chinese people has C-word pass, and the white people has... What does the white people have? What kind of pass? Damn, what kind of racist discussion is this? Anchor innocent maid is missing. No, Anchor is there. Anchor is there. So it is on Bilibili, right? It just got released. Okay, so NIKKE CN, let's have a look at the latest trailer. So this is the one that they released today, right? Or was it yesterday? So it recently got the CN release, official release, mind you. So let's have a look. It's called Goddess of Victory, New Hope. Okay, look at that. Neon is serious. Okay, that's the... Oh, that's Diesel's train, right? That looks nice. Alright, alright. Yo, they got the song and stuff. That looks pretty cool, right? Yo, Rapunzel. Rapunzel is here to save them. Okay, Scarlet is there, of course. You gotta have the iconic sword character, right? Ooh, wait, is that... No, that's not Snow White. That's one of the mass production NIKKE. Chatterbox. Yo, this trailer is hype AF. CN release is not messing around. Did he just punch Chatterbox? She just... little... Okay, is that the small Snow White? They're not messing around, guys. But where is Doro though? Where's Doro? They gotta have the Doro. Okay, so the drama then. So what is the drama then? Okay, why is there drama? Because like everybody is wondering, right? Okay, I'm wondering as well. So why is there NIKKE drama if there is going to be stuff like this? So sometimes drama do be inviting itself. CN version has practically all the quality of life changes we have been asking over for 2 years. Okay. Okay, what is it? So far, all these are confirmed changes. Okay. Loading times are bad. Be an issue, I get it. But sometimes that's what it is, right? Tribe towers have auto progress. Now, what is auto progress? I have no idea what that means. Does it mean that you just, you know, you just play until it goes to the next stage, until it goes to the, until it gets stuck? Is it? You just keep playing by yourself? I'm assuming that's what it is. Again, I have no idea if that's what it is, right? Moles don't have SRs, and failed moles build up to 100% SSR mole. Okay, now this is huge. This is huge. Moles do not have SR. So that means they only got SSR, is it? And fail, but they can still fail. I don't understand. They don't have SR, but if they can still fail, that means you can get rare. They can get R, is it? So I don't see how that's better. But build up to 100%. So that means there's a PT, right? There's a PT that allow them to build up to get SSR, guaranteed SSR in like maybe like 3 or 5 pools. I don't know. But sounds cool. Battle Pass has 2 levels, one just for the pools and one for resources. So Battle Pass has 2 levels, one for pools, one for resources. But is that a good thing though, right? Is that a good thing? I'm guessing it's going to be similar to Brown Dust 2's one. Because right now we... 2 levels. So there's like an extra section that you have to unlock to basically unlock via the cache. Multiple characters have had their kits buff. Okay? According to Sephi, he will come the time. You can now level up 5 characters at once until you over the 160 wall. Like, is this that big of a deal? I feel like this one is like, it's whatever, right? You get like multiple leveling up. Good for new players for sure. Shops have been updated with better resources and characters are available in the other shops. So shops have better resources, characters are available in the other shops. Very interesting. CN has animated solo raid frames as well. Solo raid frames. Okay, can I click on this? Let me have a look, right? Hopefully this is some suspicious link. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to access the website. I think you have to use VPN and stuff. Very, very interesting. In that case, CN players always did and will generate way more income or profit to this game. To anyone wondering what this is going to be, yeah, again, separate stuff. So I don't see a single excuse as to why Global did not get this quality of life changes. Even worse is that the global NIKKE accounts are shilling Stellar Blade 24/7, now pretending we didn't notice what they are doing on the CN servers. I know why. I will tell you guys why. I'm not liking how radio silent the developers have been since the 2.5 anniversary. It feels like they put the game on autopilot, and they are only using it as a platform to promote Stellar Blade for the foreseeable future. Current video evidence, I recommend keeping it track. Okay, so I think I know why, but I want to clarify a little bit by looking into certain things. Give me a moment, let me just do a quick check. And we're gonna see, is NIKKE right there at number 1, right? We're gonna check right here. Give me a moment. So I am looking at popular games list right here. Popular games list. So right now, as you can see, on Bilibili.com, NIKKE is number 1, beating Honkai Star Rail with the Hyacinth and the Fat Unicorn. Uma Musume is number 3. They're not messing around. They're not messing around. PGR is number 4. Whatever this game is, or Azulin is number 5. What is this GB game? I have no idea, but GBs do be winning. Alright, never underestimate GBs. Okay, let's have a look at NIKKE, right? NIKKE is currently number 1. So this is going to be what it is. I will be translating this to English, and I'm trying to see so this is going to be, so if you look at the Bilibili page, right, and let's just be honest, right, you just look at the Bilibili page right here, this is going to be, you can already see they are taking CN server way more seriously than global server. Now tell me, is there a like a special cosplay for global, right? No, there's ASMR, there's stuff. But look at the CN server. Alright, they are serious. They do be serious, alright? So you can see they even got Rappi cosplay. They got a few of these serious stuff going on right there. And this is official, by the way. This is on their official page. So they're definitely taking the CN launch extremely seriously, right? Hopefully Global will get the cool features soon. Is that a real gun? Damn. Even in live action, Rappi is nerfed. Okay, but is she actually nerfed though, right? Wow, they got CGI and stuff. Okay, look at the cake. Look at the cake, right? Okay, decent cake, alright. So yeah, as you can see, they got plenty of which one is the most popular? So latest releases, this is what they released recently, right? Oh, they got this separate trailer as well. This one is going to be a specific one. Let me see if I can show it. This one is different than the first one that we saw, right? Okay. Wow. Where's your boy Birmingham? Look at that. Snow White.
你总是这么拼命。
Chinese.
你还是老样子，
Wow.
随身带这些怪书。
有段时间没见了，我们快点同步进行
Oh,
情
even the
况。
Snow White's the tone of voice is quite accurate. Like she's a little bit deeper,
此
right?
剑一出，所向披靡，苦痛过往亦能斩于剑
Wow.
下。遑论其他劲敌。
Cool stuff.
在绝
Yeah,
望
this
中
trailer
绽
looks good,
放
right?
花
You can see they are definitely
向
putting a
死
lot
而
of
生吧，
effort.
每座墓碑
Way more
都是
effort.
未来胜
Way
利
more
的勋章。
Wow. Scarlet is always drunk.
这肮脏的东西，我们
Look
也
at
不
that.
会地面，人类才是地面真正的主人。
Okay, that one is still the same. Like this is as good as it gets, right? Oh, their booba is nerfed. Maybe it is, but it's not about the booba, right? It's about the cake.
希望终有一天会降临。
I'm surprised they didn't
那
put
我等
Dorothy
约
here.
好，不久之后再相聚共
Yeah,
饮吧。
Dorothy is not here, right? But everyone else is here.
地点就定在红莲那里，我们不见不散。
Okay, so as you can see, Goddess of Victory, New Hope, 22nd of May. Alright, that was today actually, right? So it's the official release. Now, my theory in why everything is different from global server is going to be the same as the Black Beacon issue. It's not that the developers purposely make it different. I think it's because of the publisher difference. Alright, publisher difference is going to be what it is. So as you can see, you know, if global is different and CN server has something else that's different, right? It probably just means that the publisher is the one that's doing it, right? So because right now, global is published by Proxima. Is it Proxima? Level Infinite, right? Level Infinite is going to be what it is. Level Infinite is part of subsidiary of Tencent, so it is going to be a separate one. I'm not sure what the CN publisher is, though. I couldn't find it right here. I was trying to look into it, but it's not written right here, as far as I know. So most likely they have a separate publisher that's helping them separately, and that could be why they have different stuff going on right there, right? There are some usually like publisher will work closely with the developer and introduce things as it is, and that's going to be how they basically run most games, right? Like it happened with Black Beacon, it happened with a few different ones, right? Another Black Beacon situation, probably is another Black Beacon situation. Let me see, is there anything else right here, right? I recommend keeping track of channel for more differences. There will be some video evidence, okay? We got promoted to second class citizens. Okay. The most quality of life is outrageous. Glaze CN. I mean, of course, global people are unhappy, right? But we'll see how if this situation will be resolved. I'm not sure, right? Because if CN players get the quality of life, that means it's just going to be a matter of time before global gets it as well. I hope that's the case. Hopefully. Blue Archive CN also have different marketing than global. CN gets more budget. Blue Archive CN is YoStar, right? And that's the same with the JP one, which is I think still YoStar. Am I wrong? I think it's YoStar that's managing that particular one. So if YoStar is the one that's doing it, it's not same with global, but it's same with JP. But then you don't see players complaining here when global gets PC client, but JP don't get PC client. You see what I'm saying? Because most people have double standard, right? Most people have double standard because when it comes to things that they get, most people just want more things. And I get it. That's fair, right? I'm not going to judge anyone. But nobody is going to complain for the JP players that Blue Archive Global gets PC client while they don't. Anyone is going to fight for them? No. Most people don't care. They only care when things happen to them. That's fine, right? But again, we'll see how this goes. Because like, when it comes to double standard, I'm the scammer face guy, alright? I know how it works. Most people, they don't care about these things. They only care when it happens to them. Alright? That's just how it is. There's a lot of BA PV comes from CN promotion. Yeah, I've seen it before as well. That's going to be how it is, right? That's going to be crazy. If JP people don't complain, what can people do? I mean, like, it doesn't really matter, right? My point still stands, right? It's just going to be what it is. Okay, should I equip Priestess and try her out? Because this is going to be a good situation to test her out. Okay, I'll find gears for him. Scammer face? Yeah, me and my scammer face has taught me a lot of things, alright, over the past years. JP cannot complain or else they call you a beggar. Really? They're just gonna call people a beggar? So we got this. I kinda want to pull for the priestess, priestess's weapon. But we'll get this. Ooh, that substats do be bad though. That's a pretty bad substats. That substats is not looking good. You can change this to create damage if I'm not mistaken. So what is the current boss? Let me see. This boss, the goblins are so lucky. Let me see. CN gets better treatment cause their version is far behind global. They got to get attraction. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, right? Let me see. The current boss is going to be physical attack, is it? Physical damage, effect to all parts, increasing damage dealt. Okay, the current boss is physical. So I guess I'll just use magic since we don't be looking good one. Jaden is looking good, I know, right? And that's the whole point. Sometimes Jaden just gotta look as good as it gets. I have some of these that I think I'll just give her the bad gears. Wait, why am I keeping that? I need to go and make more magic resist gears. You know what? Let me do that right now. Let me just go and craft that and solve that right now. Is Practice going to be selective enhancement in the shop? No, collect characters are not there. If you don't believe me, look at any collect characters that you haven't +5 yet. They won't appear there. It won't even apply to limited characters like Swimsuit Dalvi, for example, right? So even limited characters is the same as well. Yo, leave me alone. Why can't you leave me alone? Blue Archive CN Mika PV was beautiful to watch. It made you cry. Yeah, it's fine if you need to cry, right? I mean, you can cry while watching Mika. Although, crying while watching Mika would be a little bit interesting. How do I do this? Craft gears. I need this one. Maybe we test her out in the tower. Oh, I got a 4 just like that. Was not expecting a 4. They're going to +5. You're going to +5? +5. Okay, I recommend, if you want to +5, I recommend doing it on the last day. That's like my recommendation, right? Personal recommendation. These. Delete them after. Oh. Get these separate. How do you get your UI to look like that? How do I get my UI to look like that? What do you mean? Which UI? Which is the one that I want to delete? This one. Select gear. Throw that away. Okay. Okay, get this. Refine. So this is a +4, so it's worth refining. I usually try to BBS a +4, right? BBS +4. Are you going to pull the elf girl in Genshin Killer? Well, you have asked me this question multiple times and I pretty much answered your question yesterday. Didn't I? Did I answer your question? I think I did, right? It was you that asked me, right? It was yesterday when I do that. I don't have enough gems. That's my answer. Not enough gems. Maybe I'll pull it on the last day, who knows? What stage is worth it to farm materials? What stage is worth to farm materials in Brown Dust 2? What stage is worth to farm materials in Brown Dust 2? So which materials are you trying to get? You didn't ask me? I thought it was you, it was someone else maybe. But no, I don't have, I only got 6,000 whatever the currency is called. So pulling is out of the equation for me. Okay, look at this, look at this. Oh. Oh, you guys can't see it, but that was pretty good, right? We straight up get a pretty good one. Okay, let me try and get one more. Since this is like extremely important. Priestess will be hitting more than Michaela Archbishop. Priestess is hitting more than Michaela Archbishop? No, actually not. Also, it depends on which one is Michaela Archbishop. Oh, Archbishop Michaela is not a DPS, right? That one is just a buffer. You don't really compare that one. So you're talking about that costume. Also, you don't compare Michaela as a whole because Michaela is a character that you use the skill, the other two skill to set it up, and then you basically build her that way, right? So it's a little bit different. It's really hard to replace Michaela, right? I've been stressed with my college final project for 2 weeks now. I don't have time to log into my gachas. So if you don't have time to log into your gachas, here's an advice, right? If you don't have time to log into the gachas, what you want to do is you go to Discord. You hire somebody to manage your account for you. Then manage account. Okay, that will be two. Okay, what the heck did I just do? I accidentally just deleted. Ah, shit. I wasn't paying attention. I'm so used to select gear. No, upgrade all. Click this. I got 2 + 3. Ah, it's okay. I can get it up again. Luckily, I locked the other one again already. It wasn't a +4, right? It was just a +3. Yeah, if you can't play gachas and you're stressed during a college final project, right? You gotta ask yourself, have you been playing too much gachas? Because I think the problem is you're playing too much gachas, that's why. And if you're playing too much gachas, just tone it down a little bit, right? Just tone it down a little bit. So we got a +3, +4. No. But I can't imagine getting getting so stressed that you cannot do any dailies, because most dailies are pretty fast, right? Most dailies, they are just extremely fast. You are playing 10 gachas. 10 gachas. 10. That's a lot, that's a lot. In the home screen where you have the event countdown on the red and green calendar. In my home screen, I have stuff. I don't think you can change that. That one is fixed for everyone. Right? Can you change how it looks like? You can hire him to do your college. Okay, so if he hire you to do college, that is cool and all. I'm just checking if there's used to mount and stress over dailies and gacha pulls, but now I don't think about it too much. If I win or lose, it is what it is. That's how you want to learn from whoop boop boop. BAB. Man, the difference between a +4 and +3, 18.72%. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, double crit damage. Double crit damage. That's pretty good. So I'm looking for magic resist, but right now I don't got enough of those. This one is so bad. Oh man, you got some of these good ones. Let me unlock this. It's time to replace the gears, alright? It's time to get better ones. Speaking of which, I need like a light type, right? Don't play too much gacha or you end up like gacha god. Yeah, I feel like it's fine though, right? You have to be okay with missing up some dailies if you're busy with life, and that's just how it is. And then you can play them back when you have time. That's the correct approach to it, right? I don't think it's yeah, what do you mean, right? Somebody was asking my interface about the calendar and stuff. I never changed the interface. It's always been like that. There's a calendar and stuff. Everyone's one is like that, right? I didn't even know you can change the interface. Oh yeah, guys, guild rates. Guild rates. So let me get a little bit of this gear, right? So we already got that. I need to get this helmet, even though it doesn't look like a helmet. Oh, it is a helmet. It's something that you wear. Use next to the shop button. Watching me satisfies your gacha fix, you don't have to play anything. There we go. There we go, right? Can you customize that though? I thought that one is always there. You don't change that, right? You didn't get Sword Maiden. Is it worth pulling for the Sword Maiden? If you care about collab, yeah. But if you just want to like care for meta characters and you already got Michaela, maybe you don't need it as much. Do this. Do this. Oh wait. I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. You haven't played NIKKE in a while? Okay, if you haven't played NIKKE in a while, that means you don't like NIKKE, right? And if you don't like NIKKE, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If you haven't done something in a while, it's probably just you don't like it as much, right? It applies to anything. Like if someone hasn't been going to the gym for a while, that means maybe that person just don't like to go to gym. Not everybody likes to go to gym for 6 hours. And you can't be judgmental of it too much, right? Like, am I crazy for believing that or thinking that? Sure, some things you have to do, like eat and sleep. You cannot just, I haven't been eating for a while or sleep for a while. I get it. I'm always curious, do you get more material if you power up and dismantle after? More material for what? More material for the refining powder? Only 6 hours? I don't know. I don't go to gym, so I'm a scrawny little dude, right? I'm a scrawny fat dude, I mean. So how can I know what do people do and how many hours is normal? Prestige seems to be the better investment. True. But what if they buff Sword Maiden? +9 first, then dismantle. Okay, let's do it then, right? Since you are curious about this question, let's do it. I will show it to you. Alright, shall we do an experiment? What part do I need? Magic attack flat, magic attack magic. Let's do this. Okay, I'll make some gears right now. So we got 1, okay. I will show it to you, right? So this particular gear. So this is a 1, right? This is a Dragon Scale Protection 1. So if I dismantle it right now, okay, I select this gear, I dismantle it, right? I never upgrade it, I dismantle it. So I get 720 and 15, right? 720 and 15, remember that number. But if I take one more and I max it, I think you get the same. I have a feeling you get the same. What's the number again? 720 and 15. So now I max refine it. So now this one is max refine. It's also a 1. So if I dismantle this, how much do I get? So I get more of this thing. The refine. Of course, this one is the same. If you care about refining crystal, it's the same. But if you care about refining powder, then you get more. So what you're actually doing, right? So why am I doing that? Why am I trying to upgrade the gears to get more of this, right? So what you are doing is you are converting your gold into this thing. You are converting your gold into refining powder. Now, when you upgrade gears, what do you use? You use gold, right? And how much gold do you have? As you can see, this is my amount of gold. I got 74 billion. I mean, just kidding, 74 million, right? I wish I was that rich. 74 million. So why am I not converting my gold into more refining powder, right? So because refining powder is going to be what you need to constantly use to get the BBS. Now, if you want to be a bit more adventurous, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get BAS. But refining powder goes down very quickly because now you do this, now you're consuming 300 times 30, right? You boom, it finished very, very fast, right? So sometimes you need a lot of refining powder. You can see this one, I just do one gear, it's already consumed 3000, right? So that's what you're trying to do, right? Or at least that's what I'm trying to do. Now again, if you don't care about refining powder, that's fine. But for me, like between gold and refining powder, which one do I care more about? I care more about refining powder. Gold I have plenty of because every day I farm gold. But you can't really farm refining powder as far as I know, right? There's no like stage that you can sweep to farm refining powder. But gold, you basically just sweep it every single day with cooked rice. Cooked rice is what you do. So that's why I did what I did, right? For the gears, you always try to convert it. Now, I'm a veteran player, so I have plenty of gold, I have plenty of refining powder. But I think if you are a new player, again, I could be wrong, but I think if a new players probably struggle with which one will new players need more of, right? Gold or refining powder? I think new players are going to struggle. No joke, was like 1.5 years ago. I never farm EXP slimes anymore because gold is everything that you need, right? Newbies are going to need slime. Yeah, I know they're going to need slimes, but I'm more talking about between gold and refining powder. Which one is going to be the main issue, right? But ideally, right, this is what it is. You ideally just do this to convert it into a refining powder, and then you get this stuff, right? You just get this stuff. Okay, let me see if I can max upgrade this particular one. Oh, this is pretty good. Holy, this is pretty good. So crit damage is usually the best substats you want, followed by magic attack, and I don't have to change anything. And this is a +4. That is crazy lucky right there. I am thinking of building magical team cause I'm getting a bit bored of physical team. There's not a lot of magic units though. What do you mean there's not a lot of magic units? Yo, what do you mean there's no magic units? What do you mean? What do you mean there's no magic units? You must be out of your mind to think there's no magic units. Isn't there more magic units than physical? Let's see, let's see. This is the amount of physical that we have. This is the amount of magic that we have. I think it's about the same. It's about the same. There's Jaden. Yeah, there's Jaden. You might be a fat hater, but there's Jaden. Have you ever considered building Jaden? I think don't be shy, right? Just build Jaden if you need to, right? There's a lot, right? There's Dalvi for win. There's Venaka for win. There's Michaela and Angelica for magic, right? Even though Angelica doesn't scale off magic, she's more of a crit damage scaler. HP percent scaling. For fire, there's Livia. For fire, there's Loan. Maybe you didn't have Loan, you missed out on Loan, right? Loan is very strong. For water, there's Yumi, there's Sherazad, there's Morpia. For what element am I missing? Fire, I talk about. Wind, I talk about. What is the other freaking element? Dark. For dark type, there is Celia, there's Eclipse. You know, there's Natus, the dude. Natus is so cool. Natus is so cool. Look at this. Right? Look at this. If the enemy is physical type, deals insane amount of magic damage. Everybody loves Natus. Everyone loves Natus. They wish they add the default Natus costume. But the developers haven't added the default Natus costume. I don't know why. But yeah, there's so many characters, man. There's like a lot of them. Dude? I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a dude or not, right? Oh shit. I'm running out of those already. Okay, let me get this. You forgot the dude exists. But that is a dude. I know that's a dude. But what's the problem? What's the problem if it's a dude? You can build. You can build dudes, right? There's nothing wrong if you build a dude. You know that, right? Like if you build a dude, nothing is gonna happen. You don't get NTR in real life. That's not how it works, alright? Contrary to how you believe, that's not how it works. For Booba, who is the biggest in the game? Eclipse by far. Eclipse or Loan, right? But yeah, don't be shy to build dudes. Sometimes dudes is just needed to be a thing. Change the gender. Alright, chill out with the gender stuff, right? Okay, wish me luck with this one. This is a +3. So it is going to be worth it. Okay. Get this. Cause his waifu does too. See, the refining powder goes down very fast when you're trying to do all of this. When you're trying to get your BSS or BBS, this goes down very quickly. If you get super unlucky, like right now I'm kind of unlucky, it can take a while to get BBS. Ideally BBS is like the good stopping point. If you want to, you can go even more. But for me, like that's the one of the better stopping points, BBS. Okay, get this. Get that. You wonder if you will get Summer Loan. Will Summer Loan rerun? Wait, there's a Summer Loan? You mean Therese, right? Swimsuit Therese. Wait, is SBA better than BBS? No, BBS is still better. Which dude is the hugest in the game? The dude that's the hugest in the game is going to be... Let me think, right? I think it's going to be... Who is it going to be? The real play is double S and swap gear around. Yeah, but I don't like to swap gears, right? I don't have a swapping. That's the thing that I hate most in any game. Swapping gears around. That's why I actually like build. This is again something that's like difference between me and most gacha players, right? That I've noticed over the years. And I'm not saying that I'm better or they are better or anything. It's just a difference in terms of how you like to play the game. I like to build every single character if I can. It sounds crazy, it sounds super expensive, but generally most games that I play I'm super active in. I log in every single day, so usually you have no problem building every single character. But you will see this across in all the games that I play. Most of the time you will see me build every single character if possible, right? Of course, sometimes if it's not possible, then I won't do it. Some games are just more expensive than others. But that's why I enjoy playing these games, right? Because I think building characters is the most fun process. I don't care about the gacha at all. I think some people play these games for the gacha. They just care about the gambling or the gacha. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm not trying to point fingers. Everyone has their favorite thing to do in this kind of games. But for me, it's the building the characters. I like to build a team. I like to build characters. That's why I like gacha games, but I don't like MMOs. The reason why I don't like MMOs as much is because you only build one character. I don't like to only build one character. And you don't see me play Elden Ring as well, right? Because I look at that and be like, I don't think that's what I like, because if I only build one character, generally, I think that's less fun for me, right? But yeah, I'm just explaining to you guys what I like generally. Again, there's nothing wrong if you like those stuff. It's just the different stuff, right? You enjoy clowning on dudes in this game. You enjoy clowning on dudes. Why am I getting the dragon scale for Sword Maiden? Because she's a magic attack. She's a magic user, that's why. But I'm getting it for multiple different characters, not just for Sword Maiden, right? Let me just do one. Give me one crit damage. Okay. Ooh. Or is there a specific question that you're trying to ask? She has 374 magic attack, right? So in comparison to... Wait, how do I look at it? At max. 341. How much is Yumi's one? 330. Yeah, maybe the percentage is better for her if you're asking about that, right? Because between these two, this one and this one, you should probably go with this. Because her base attack is quite high. Her base magic attack. I think anything higher than... I forgot what's the threshold. I think 350, right? Let me look at Wiggle's one. Wiggle is the threshold that I always use. Wiggle. 329. Wait, 373. Yeah, she's quite similar to Wiggle, so you go for 2%. I didn't check her base attack, so I didn't make that conclusion based on that. Wiggle should be a 5-star. Should Wiggle be a 5-star? I heard they're going to add something that eventually will... okay, 3. Her weapon gives base attack. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter what their weapon gives generally, right? Because it's more of their base stats. Upgrade all. So I got one. Is she Garbu? Is she Garbu? She did get a little bit of buff, but she's not the strongest. That's for sure. So if you want to get, just get one copy. 350 plus base attack is better attack percent most of the time. Does it apply for... Do you know if it applies for magic as well, Leah? I think it's the same, right? For magic, for physical and magic, I think it's the same threshold. 350 is the threshold, right? Wait, what happened? Dismantle this. Max that. Okay. Yeah, anyone that's like 350 and above, generally just use the 2% one. Ooh. BBS. Wait, CAC is... Huh, that's interesting. CAB. CCS, come on. It also depends on the refinement as well, right? ABA. Okay, there we go. Let me see if we can get luckier. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. This is only a +3 gear. I don't think it's going to be worth it to go higher. Can I get crit damage? Crit damage. Okay, we got one. I'll just try to get two. I don't need to be too greedy. Oh, that's a good stopping point then. I'll take that. Okay, that's for Sword Maiden.
この目で色々
Again, I'm not gonna give her the best of the best gears, but you get some good ones going on around. This is a +4, +3, plus. Is it a bug? Like usually these words will appear faster. I feel like there's some sort of bug going on. What is this thing again? Oh right, I might need the crit damage one. Crap. You broke the 160 wall today in NIKKE, and it feels really good. Yup, so once you get that, there's going to be one more wall maybe later for you, right? So get this. Yeah, this is quite bad of a stat. CBS. Only 200 crit damage. 104 crit damage. Okay. Definitely need to get better stats on all of these. Let me refine the rest of the things. Should I refine this one? Because it will be a waste if I can get her other weapon. But usually these are usually quite cheap. The SR weapon is better than a lot of the UR actually, right? So don't underestimate the SR weapon generally. Crit damage. Okay, now it gets super expensive territory. So I'll just keep this crit damage times 3. 3 substats there. Should you get Idol Yuri at the shop? Idol Yuri. Let me have a look, alright? Which one is going to be the characters in the shop? But I don't think... I almost never use Yuri. Because I do have other options. But if you don't have a physical attacker, then she could be an option, right? Get to 200 and start the end game. Is Sword Maiden worth pulling one copy? So if you are pulling for one copy, that means you are pulling for the wallpaper, right? Now if you are pulling for wallpaper, I think that's something that I can't answer for you sadly, because it's more like a preference, right? I understand that preference is going to be important. Okay, I think that's a good stopping point. Should I? So this is her current wallpaper. Do you think this is worth it or not? If you think this is worth it, then get her, right? Yuri sucks. You have Sacred Justice as your main light DPS. Yeah, in most situations, I think this is worth. This wallpaper is pretty good. I like it. But yeah, I can't answer for someone else whether they can like it or not, or they will like it or not, right? Pull for the collection bonus. Yeah, you probably should still get it for the collection bonus. Okay, so we need to do this particular one. I haven't done this yet. So let's see. Light type DPS characters will be encouraged. And there's plenty of... Ooh, they have counter. There's a lot of counter. Wouldn't Sacred Justice just destroy this entire thing? Let me see. Can I just go Zenith and Sacred Justice? I mean Rafina, right? Rafina. Rafina, Zenith. Wait, why did I bring Hikage? Sacred Justice. Is that not enough? Maybe it's not enough. Huh. Yuri just needs this costume like Ventana to be back into meta. Maybe. Oh, I didn't get crit. I didn't get the crit. Should I do crit fishing? I forgot I don't have 100% crit. Okay, what if... Here... Ooh, I get way more characters this way. You love fishing. Do you though? Okay, it's not going to be enough. And you want to get rid of these two views because of the amount of... Now they have counter, right? For 6 turns counter attack. It's going to be annoying. But I don't really get chain with this. Okay, maybe I do. Oh man, what do you mean silence? Zenith is silence. Okay, in that case... If someone asks what does woke mean, what would you describe it? Woke would be the progressive views. Oh shit. Okay, we are winning. But SP is a problem. Yeah. No, I think this is not the strat. Let me think of a different strat. If I want to beat this, right? Oh, instead of Sacred Jet, what if instead of Raphidia, we go with Therese instead? Therese instead. You hate crit mounting. All my team is Helena, Liberta, Beach, Therese, and Diana. Are you able to beat this? So let's get this. Go with that. Then this one and this one. 3 supporter. Are you still going to play Persona Gacha? I'll try it out. I will try it out. There's a lot of damage. Okay, the mages are annoying. So what if I don't use Zenith, right? This one is vulnerability, 4 hits. Let me try and stack chain instead. I'm trying to think who would be the good character to stack chain. Wait, actually now that I think of it, if I can move this character here, I get to hit 3. I just need to move the character there. Who can do that? Rubia. Rubia can do that. Rubia, I think. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter which direction I push them to. So this one with augmentation, and then this one hits 3 times, and then this one hits the 5 times. I think that's what it is. No, but I have to do this first. Oh, so the mage would be safe. Let me try this right. Use Diana. Don't use Zenith. Yeah, but who I was thinking of? Okay. I was thinking of it, right? Should I use like a second character? Stack chain. Like a Celia or something. Oh, this time it doesn't work. Holy, that is painful. So the bird has to die. So if I move her there, that's going to be the problem. Unless I use Goblin Slayer Orc Ball. Okay, I need to stack chain then, right? Diana is cool, but I don't think it's enough. It's not quite enough, you know? I need somebody that's cheap. Celia is 4 SP, right? Oh, I forgot about her. I could probably go with her as well. How many SP is she? She's also 4 SP. And I hit quite a lot of characters with this. Let me give her a try. That mage will be a problem because he's the one that's killing me. So I was thinking if this guy is still alive, turrets in turn 2 I can push them back. So it's not that big of a deal. But now the mage is killing me as well. Okay, I'll try different position. Diana could help. Yeah, actually Loan could be better. I'm not sure, but I just saw that since the enemy is dark type. Oh no, how did the middle one still stays alive? That one cannot stay alive. The priestess. So I just need to do a little bit of crit fishing. Please work. So you can do it by switching the position of characters. Sometimes you can get lucky. This might work. She's still alive. Okay. Okay, I was trying to get to this setup. Right here, right? But SP is a problem. I don't think I hit. Okay, I do hit. And I push back these guys. And I get countered like crazy. Because I got no choice. So I got one more turn to make this happen. Can I afford to use that even? That move is so expensive. I can afford to use her, but everyone else... Is there a physical character with huge AoE like Bunny Loan? Sacred just there? Oh my goodness, the counter destroyed me. Okay, if the counter destroyed me, there's nothing that... Man, they are all so low though. Oh, you guys can't see, my face cam is blocking. They are all really low. I think the Sacred Justia did not... Can I go back one turn? Because it's double counter. Double counter. What if I stack chain beforehand? Which is the one that's tankier? This is the one that's tankier. So what if I stack chain beforehand? We get rid of this guy. Would that work? So it will be something like this. 3 of them go middle. You think she's not critting? I think so too. Crap! Then that happens. She is not critting, which is a bit of a bummer. Should I just bring Helena then? Retry. At least Helena give back SP, right? But who do I take out though? That means I have to sacrifice Luvinsha. Luvinsha sacrifice. Oh, I think here's what we do. We set it up for the next turn first. Like this. We do have to get rid of this middle character. You can use Libya and Loan. I'm sure those work as well. Oh man, I'm not getting rid of... I really want to get rid of the left side. So maybe what I should do is I should put Rafina in. And get rid of those characters, but then this girl will do a lot of damage to me. Or maybe not. If I position them this way. So this 100% crit. No excuse. There we go. Okay, okay. Okay, is this it though? Is this it though, guys? Because the counter do be coming. I just need to crit. No, we hit the middle one. Okay, if she hits me, it's going to be quite painful. I wonder if this damage, this barrier helps with. I wonder if barrier helps with what is that? The counter. They are still alive. It's a big problem that they are still alive. Shoot. Shoot. You're telling me I don't have enough SP. Okay, this should be enough. What is wrong with this Beach Eclipse Renaka Dalby Track Livia? Track Livia would probably work. Okay, that works, I guess. Wait. Okay, I did get 3 star. Okay, I was a bit confused right there. If I got 3 star, that would be all that matters. Alright, that's all that matters. Just getting 3 star is going to be the most important thing. Who is going to pull for 5 star, Jaden? You. Jaden damage test. Do we really need to damage test her? I guess we could. But I feel like, you know, we can straight up just look at her damage and be like, yeah, it is what it is. Well, let me give her the best gears first, right? If we're going to damage test, I do have a +4 though. I kinda don't want to power her up knowing that she sucks though. But if I want to damage test, I need to power her up, but I don't have enough even. There will be the difference in gears that we'll have. Is there a way for me to preset this? Sword Maiden. Caps lock. She is a light type DPS, so we're gonna choose this one. Save. Okay. So now we take it out. We take it out or we find something better. Do we have something better? Okay, we definitely need to find a better helmet. Let me see. Does she has a good helmet? Okay, we took it from Blade. No huge damage. I mean, you can pretty much see the results, right? Crap, man, there's these ends on my keyboard. What is happening? Alright, press F5. Wait. Percent. Okay, do I have a good one? Oh, I can compare her with Priestess. Yeah, that's a good idea, right? I can compare her with Priestess, and then we'll try to see if I need something. Okay, that one is from Blade, right? I'm so confused. What am I currently using right now? So this one is good. I need to find something with crit damage for that, and then we are good, right? We are good. Do we have something that I can borrow? Is this from Grey? Okay, that one is physical, so I cannot use that. It needs to be something that's magic. Okay, Nartus has a good one, I think. Nartus one is not the best either. Let me see if I can find a good one for this one with good substats, right? Oh, I have to borrow from one of my character, Sherazad. Even Sherazad don't have that much crit damage. Crap. Compare to Jaden? No, I'm not gonna compare to Jaden. Nobody is going to use Jaden, right? Let's be honest here. Okay, Morpia, Venomous Touch. Okay, so we do this, and the last one is going to be this one. So how much does Priestess has versus her? 587. Wait, Priestess has way better attack. Why is that? (587) crit damage, 469. Is it the weapon? No, they have about the same. Why does Priestess has way better?
大丈夫だと思います
341 100 crit damage. 341 100 crit damage. 374 50 oh, she's supposed to have less.
助けに行きます
この目でいろいろ。本当。
But why do I have way more attack on her then? Flat attack. Yeah, I have no idea how my Priestess has way more. I understand how she can have more crit damage, but the fact that she gets more attack is surprising to me. Their gears are quite similar, I would say. Really similar. Poor Jaden. Is there Jaden enjoyers? I'm sure there are some Jaden enjoyers out there. But we need to compare their roles anyways, because one is a DPS, one is not, right? So let me do this first. Oh yeah, make sure you guys do this, alright? You can still get the free UR weapon if you guys haven't already. Let me jump into the Fiend Hunter. So we do this. We do a quick comparison right here, right? Level 7 I think will be good. Team formation. Okay, we bring a Michaela in there. Of course we gotta compare a Michaela. And then we bring everybody's favorite, a Helena. Helena Where is Helena? If I bring Raphithia, it's definitely going to favor, generally it's going to favor me. So I'll do something like a Celia maybe, just to stack chain, right? Wait, why doesn't it work? Ah, crap. You gotta put 2 team, I forgot. I'm so dumb. This, and this. And Jaden. Michaela is the good. What's up, Kay? Michaela do have 500% crit damage, 2.6k attack. I got way more attack. Huh. I should probably convert that to crit damage. This one is fine. This one is really good. This one can be improved. Get this up. But you still want physical. Physical is going to be for the current boss, right? The current boss is going to be what it is. Oh, that's the first time I got AAA. Wait, is this better than BBS? It might be better than BBS actually. BB? Oh. Okay, never mind, we take that first. I do have a UR gear for Michaela, so it's not going to be a super fair comparison though, right? But anyways, let's try this out. Let's test the damage for Priestess. Now first things first, how much attack is considered fine? 1.7 to 1.8k is like the higher recommendation, right? But I think crit damage is more important generally. Okay, so the boss is going to do this. Increase enemy crit damage for 10 turn, right? So we are not going to apply this stuff. So we're gonna go with Helena. Helena right here. Buff. So what are we comparing, right? We are going to compare the damage between Sword Priestess, in this case, again I haven't potential liberate her, versus Sword Maiden versus Priestess, right? So let's pretend that we're gonna use this Sword Maiden. We're gonna use the straight line for Michaela. We're gonna put her in the middle. So we are just going to do this, right? We are just going to do this. She doesn't need to do that. Okay, so this is going to be our first setup, right? We don't apply Sword Maiden. So I'm going to try to do this in particular and look at the damage. So buff from Helena, Celia for the stack chain. This for the amp. Okay. So that's what it is. So right now you can see this is how much damage I'm doing, right? So we got about 9.3 million and then 5.8 million. Okay. But I think to be fair, we maybe have to test with Raphithia, because at the end of the day, 5 chain is still 5 chain, right? How do you use Michaela on Fiend Hunter? Do you only use the -6 SP skill on last turn? You only use the -6 S. No, you can use the -6 SP whenever you want. Just stack it enough to the point. But yeah, you use it on the not on the last turn, but on the last order. Wait. On the second last order, so that the character that gives SP moves afterwards. Alright? So that's what it is. Okay, let's retry again, right? So let's do the comparison. So now, we're gonna not use her. We're gonna use Sword Maiden. Sword Maiden will be the one help us to stack chain 5 times, alright? So let's have a look. In this particular case, is this going to be better? Buff. Celia chain. Another 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And boom. Okay. Alright, so is that actually better, right? So as you can see, we are doing less. Okay, so earlier we managed to get Michaela 9.3 million, 5.8 million on Earth Mother, right? And now we get Beachside just now we get 6.3 and 3.5. So Sword Maiden doesn't do as much damage in comparison to my Earth Mother Believer Priestess. Alright. Now again, I don't think we need to compare to Michaela because I think it's going to be an unfair comparison, right? So yeah, Priestess is going to be better generally, right? But what if we put Livia into the equation? I mean, if Priestess is better, I think Livia is also going to be better, right? So that's just what it is. What if I use Raphithia, right? What if I use Raphithia in this case? Because since she is stacking chain, right? Since she is stacking chain, would Raphithia be better? So let's take out team formation. We're gonna take her out. We're gonna use Raphithia this time around. Where is Raphithia? Because she has a lot of chain, right? How could this be? How could this be? Sometimes things just gotta be. So Raphithia is going to use... Oh crap, I don't even have enough SP to use Raphithia. Oh, I'm 1 SP short. I have a feeling if I can use Wedding Raphithia, it would solve most of the issue. So what if I just use this then? Let's say Celia don't exist, right? I don't think this would be better. Ah damn, I'm 1 SP short, man. Okay. So with Raphithia, with Raphithia it does fix the issue. 9.3 million, so almost there, but still not quite with the Priestess level, right? So it does fix the issue a little bit. So now I'm curious, right? I'm going to do this separately. I will not attack in the first turn. We're gonna fill up the SP, and then I'm curious in terms of Priestess versus Sword Maiden. So the boss will apply crit damage, increase enemy crit rate and crit damage for 200%, right? So I will get the buff first, and then I want to do like a buff comparison. Okay, give me all the SP, so I have to wait for turn 2. Okay, now I'm gonna go this, buff with Raphithia, stack with Celia chain, use in this case 5 stack chain. So this is with Wedding Raphithia's buff, mind you, right? We are getting Wedding Raphithia's, if you guys are not aware, she applies chain reinforcement. So that means she's going to increase this chain value 7 times by Celia and 5 times by her. Is going to increase in proportion. So we're gonna get this damage right here. So let's compare this damage. Boom. Boom. Okay, 14 chain right there. This is going to be 10 chain, 24. Okay, so that is going to be the damage that we have. And this is going to be what we have turn 2, right? So let me screenshot this particular one. Boom. And then let's do a comparison. Let's take her out. And then we're gonna compare in her place. It's going to be Priestess instead. Alright, we can do a comparison. Would Priestess be better? Both of them are +4, right? The gears are a little bit different. I'll show you guys shortly. But let's see a same concept. I think this is as fair as it gets for testing. Round 1, we don't do anything, because we want to get the boss crit rate, crit damage buff. So let the boss give us whatever buff that we can for the first turn. Make sure the comparison is fair. Okay, now we go in, alright? So, Helena, Raphithia, and then we go with Celia, this particular costume. And then instead of Sword Maiden earlier, we apply Priestess. So she will be in the middle. So Priestess is going to be, she only hit once, so she doesn't hit 5 times, but she gives 75% vulnerability, right? And then we go Michaela afterwards. Okay, do this. Boom. So which one do you guys think is better? 75% vulnerability? Ooh. Okay. So, putting Sword Maiden with Raphithia, right, earlier, we actually got less. Okay, so my screenshot earlier, so as you can see, I have Celia and Raphithia for the chain. Alright, Wedding Raphithia, Celia, and Sword Maiden. With the 5 chain, she hits 5 times. We get 20 million on Beachside Michaela. But now Beachside Michaela get 27 million. Alright, and then for 5 chains, she did 11 million. But my Earth Mother Priestess did 16 million. Alright, even though she hits 5 times, and my Earth Mother Believer only hit once, but I do be having the vulnerability, right? And also my multiplier is not too bad. I'm quite surprised by that actually, right? To be fair, I do have her potential liberated as well. So there's going to be that as well, right? So if you can only pull for one, obviously you go with Priestess. Right, again, this is Priestess damage. This is the previous damage, right? Priestess sweep. Okay, very, very cool. Okay, let me screenshot that as well, and let's, I think to be fair, let's bring up Livia, right? So if Livia were to be in there, but I think previously we have seen before, Livia is better than Priestess. So there's also going to be that as a factor or equation. So regardless, okay, so let's just out of curiosity, let's try with Livia. Priestess is amp, so she has more value. Yeah, but you would assume that Raphithia Wedding and also the 5 chains on Sword Maiden can also help increase the value. But I guess that's not the case, right? So let me see. So if I were to use Livia, which I think is even going to be better, right? Does Livia and Priestess stacks? Oh yeah, it does. It does stack. But you can only bring so much character, right? 5 characters, so you gotta like decide on situation. I guess it's good if you want to build a second team. Okay, so same testing. I'm going to go with this, do the Wedding Raphithia, but this time we're going to apply Livia with the... So Livia has slightly more vulnerability, right? Hers is 100% at the other side targets, but main target get 120%. So let's see, this one will be even more. I'm pretty sure this one will be even more, because logically, we also hit 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that is a little bit more. You can feel the difference right there in the bar. So as you can see, even more, right? So with Livia, so earlier with Priestess, we got 27, and Priestess herself is doing 16, right? Now with Livia, we got 39. Okay, Livia is doing 10 million, right? Now again, why Priestess is doing more is because the boss is a dark type. So we do have the advantage in terms of the element, right? So we are going to do more than Livia, because Livia is a fire, we don't get the elemental advantage, whereas Priestess do get it, right? So that's what it is. So as you can see, Celia right here, and then this is what it is. So yeah, there's going to be that, right? Discrepancy. I think that's pretty interesting results. What if you use both? I mean, it depends, right? If I use both, who am I taking out? Am I taking out Celia? Because I have to take out someone, right? I could take out Celia and do... I could put both amplification, but I do think that this one would be the better one because of Raphithia being in there. Livia has 1 turn off. Yeah, that's probably true, right? That could be like one thing that you can argue, but Livia also has multiple costume. Again, like with comparisons like this, is this one I think is fair if you're just looking at one setup and you're just trying to get the best team setup for the Magic team generally. But I do think that if you are going to need multiple situations, things are going to be dependent, right? They are just built differently. Let's go with this. So if I take out Celia and I put her, I do think it is going to be right here. You can see boom, boom, Rafitia. Oh yeah, let's hit one time first, right? I think this one will do a little bit less. I think 2 amplification would do a bit less. Livia hits 4 times. Yeah, she does. So it helps take the chain a little bit. Okay, let's do this. I go with Livia first. I go with hers later. Something along these lines. Let's see if this is better. Buff. Wedding Rafitia. Livia to stack chain. Boom. Okay. Is this more? It's less. Yeah, a little bit less. So 34, 19 and 5. Maybe if you count overall damage is more. So okay, it's more if you count total damage, because Priestess do a lot of damage, right? And she moved after Livia, right? So 34 plus 19 plus 5. This one was the previous one, 39, because I used Celia instead. Celia doesn't do much. So I guess overall total damage, this one wins. You stack 2 amplification, but make sure that Priestess, because Priestess also do a little bit of damage on herself after Livia moves. Yeah, this one will probably be better, right? If you're trying to stack this stuff. So if you're looking to stack stuff, then sure, there's value in that, right? Celia will do better with bunny buff though. Wait, which bunny? Bunny. Oh, okay. The Celia's own bunny. Yeah, you're probably right? It's about setting it up and stuff. That's going to be how it is. Ideally, you're going to set it up with Celia and stuff, but that would require me to test multiple different turns. But again, not everybody has Bunny Celia, right? And she's that one is a limited character. So if you set it up correctly, ideally, yeah. That Celia run is not fair. Normally Celia does more chains than that. Yeah, I understand that's going to be how it is. But my whole perspective is not trying to be fair. I'm not trying to be fair, okay? I'm just giving you a rough estimate. You shouldn't look at it as an accurate representation of you shouldn't look at it as accurate as possible, right? This is not, I'm not trying to make it as accurate as possible, because even the gears are different. Right? I think you misunderstood the testing. Like, you need to understand that this testing doesn't come with a fair, alright? You can never fair, right? Because the moment one character has more attack, how can it be fair when they all have different base stats and you know, different stats, right? So this one has 3-for-1 magic attack and 100% crit damage, whereas Sword Priestess has way less. Like for her, she only has 50% crit damage. So you can already see there's a lot of these things. And then she doesn't cycle as much as well, right? Because some of these characters have 3-turn cooldown. So if you test in the proper setup and scenario, of course it's going to be different, right? Of course it's going to be different. I'm not even arguing about that, right? I'm just trying to give players like a more, like sort of like a rough representation of what you can expect. That's just what it is. The bunny buff, yeah, the bunny buff is going to be separately, right? Because that's going to be when you have more and more turns, things are going to change depending on the boss setup. That means the boss is going to set it up accordingly as well. Also, the bunny buff would require you to cycle in a different manner, because this one is going to give you a consistent one, right? Because you are using the characters. If you have what's the name? If you have Priestess, you can do it every single turn though, right? But then Michaela have to be rotating around, right? Michaela is the one that will rotate around. That's going to be the separate one. You are a Celia simp. I don't know if Celia will how much is Michaela's cooldown is also going to be dependent on the other ones, right? Ideally, if you set up Michaela as well with the crit damage, she's also going to give a lot of buffs. Where's my Michaela? This one is not. Oh wait, this one is every turn. I forgot that this costume is every turn. So if I use this every turn, and if because Priestess I can also use every turn, but Livia you cannot use every turn, right? Livia is going to be a bit complicated. Do I have SP though? This is 4 SP. It's going to be very expensive. With the Celia setup, you will probably need to do like a proper setup to try to do things accordingly, because you need to gather SP first, right? And that's going to be a separate one. Who would be a good sub for Arenes, excluding Liberta and H Letter? Therese if you have her. Yeah, Therese if you have her, right? If you have Therese, that's going to be what it is. Oh yeah, let me show you the gears that I'm using. So this is the gears that I'm using for Sword Maiden, and the gears that I'm using for Priestess. My Priestess too has slightly better stats. For crit damage you cannot help because she is supposed to have 50% more base stats for crit damage, but magic attack I do have higher for her. But I haven't... Oh, I think she has better magic attack because I awakened her. I haven't awakened my Priestess. I am not sure if I will awaken Priestess or not, but that's something to consider as well. That's why I have more of that, right? Priestess with awaken. Is she worth awakening? Because these things are quite expensive, especially this particular one. I will probably do it for the other characters. You can use Overheat Livia as well. Yeah, you can probably pair with Overheat Livia last if you want to, if you have that at +5. Yeah, that could be an option as well. There's a lot of multiple different equations to consider, right? You will still hit with Michaela mid setup, since she can hit every turn. I do think it's better off for you to set up her first with the other one that gives the crit damage, the nun costume. By the way, I'm not talking about for this particular Fiend Hunter, right? I'm talking about like in general. In general, ideally that's going to be what it is. So that explains the stuff. Awaken her. She get more defense and HP. I wonder if people actually awaken their supports. Do you guys awaken your supports to just give them more magic resist and HP? Wait, actually Helena might be... Is Helena worth it? No, she's not worth it. She doesn't have... Yeah, she doesn't... There are some characters like Diana, I think she has a scaling... Who is it that have a scaling of HP? I think it was Diana. That one might be worth it because Michaela Bazooka costume hits harder. She does. But the problem is this particular boss, the weak spot is 3 weak spots in the middle. Win. Not her. Why am I looking at her? Diana. So this one scales off magic attack. Do I get magic attack for her engraving? No, you got magic resist and HP. So it's not worth it. So is it Rafitia is the only character that's worth it? Because Rafitia can apply energy guard equal to 50% of of the max HP. Oh wait, of their own max HP. Oh, it's not equals to hers, it's equals to theirs.
レピだってわかるもん。大人だから。ん？どうしたの？お腹空いたの？こ
So
の子は
even
ぬいぐ
hers
る
is
み
not
じゃな
worth
くて、グラティ。
engraving.
触ってみる？
Or awakening rather, right? But I guess you can do it for fun if you care about getting like many stats. But I usually only awaken DPS characters.
女王様になったら世の中をグラティでいっぱいにするんだ。
I'll probably do like a separate guide for that, right? Diana is kind of worth it. Why is it kind of worth it? You don't get anything if you awaken her. Unless you're trying to argue that she can hit because she hits multiple turns. So you think that her normal attack is worth it? Refitia is the only mass on Fiend fights. The only mass. I'm talking about worth it to awaken, right? Like if you are trying to awaken a character, because the crystals are really expensive. The awakening crystals. This one is whatever, right? All of these, sure, you can get it. But the one is this particular one, awakening elixir. Unless you are willing to buy using powder of hope every single turn. Her energy guard skill on her attack? No. Wait, we literally just look at it. What do you mean? No, it doesn't scale off her attack. It scales off character's HP. We just only look at it. What do you mean? I just read it in front of you. She's irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. I'll probably get it for the PvP characters. I will get it for the PvP characters. For 2 turns, you have 75% chance to evade enemy attacks. Each successful evasion reduces the chance of evading future attacks by 5%. So this one, she has 1 HP scaling. I feel bad for Rue because she's a little bit in a... She's in a weird spot, right? She's in a weird spot. How do I have so much essence? Which essence are we talking about? Are you talking about these things? I usually just buy them from the shop. I always prioritize on buying, and then you can buy using golden thread as well. That's going to be, I think, somewhat worth it depending on if you have it or not. Diana and Refitia both are a must for guild raids. They are both a must, but you might as well just get Jaden, right? You might as well just get Jaden at this point. So Jaden is going to be 3x3 tile, and she can also hit 3. Jaden can hit 3 times, but Sword Maiden can hit 5 times. But Jaden can heal yourself and apply a 50% barrier. So I wonder what this is for. Yeah, I think Jaden is Jaden actually better, right? I wish this one actually does damage or do something more than just... Because if you heal yourself and then you give barrier, then it's like, what is the point? I guess you're just trying to be defensive. But it would be nice if Jaden is actually... It would be nice if any of these 4-star characters are more usable, right? I think that's the biggest problem that the game has, especially like... I feel like this character right here, her design is pretty good, but I think it's a bit of a waste, right? Lysian, right? Yeah, I think Lysian is really good, but it's so niche, right? Heal allies, remove DOT, like you almost will never use that. Like you almost never need to specifically remove DOT specifically, right?
カーソン様のお出ましだ。
準備完了です。私の実力見せてあげる。後ろはお前たちに任せたぞ。私の実力見せてあげる。
The one that you can argue is probably her Richnet. If you are running multiple teams, then her focus fire can be a like some sort of like niche situation that you can basically use. But everyone else, Wiggle used to be really strong for sure. Everyone else is just not that crazy. Why is my Celia so far down? What the heck? Okay, even this girl has some sort of usage, right? Because she can silence. Apply silence. You didn't know they sell essence in the Evil Castle shop? You have 300k? Yeah, you should buy from the Evil Castle shop. You should buy with the golden thread if you can, right? and those will give you quite a lot. And of course, you can buy from the guild shop as well. So if you are not aware, if you're asking that question, probably you might not be aware. But if you're not in the guild, please join the guild. A lot of people don't know why they don't want to join the guild. Look at this. Just buy all of this every single month. Just do this every time it's available. Elf, I got +5 within 7 multi-summons. Isn't that a good thing? You got Sword Maiden in 12 multi-summons, and Elf you got +5. Okay, that's not a good thing, right? So that means you got lucky once and you got unlucky in the other ones. Sometimes that do be happening. Yep. Can Therese Chain costume play the same role as Raphithia on a physical team? Can Therese Chain costume play the same role as Raphithia on a physical team? Therese don't have a chain costume. I don't know what. Oh, no. That chain is different, right? Raphithia basically doubles your chain. But Therese actually requires you to do 5 chain or less to be able to benefit from the 200% and doing more damage, right? It's a little bit different. Like, try and read again, right? It's a little bit different. So 1 basically doubles the amount of chain you get. You get 1 chain reinforcement for every chain attacks that you do. That means if you do 10 chain, you're going to do 20 chain attacks. Whereas the Summer Therese is the opposite for Therese chain, right? You're talking about Therese chain. That one is opposite. It's not what you think it is. Again, look carefully. Applies augmentation, increase damage dealt when attacking enemies with chain 5 or less. It literally mentioned right here. 5 or less, not 5 or more, 5 or less. So you are going to be required to do like a very special setup for her to work. She's more niche. I think she's a good character, but I'm glad that she's more niche and more balanced being a limited character, because not everybody if he's 5 chain or more, that would be too insane. I think she'll be too broken. Therese's best friend for Fiend Hunter is actually Diana. You need low chains. Yeah, you need specific low chains, right? So it is going to be a different like you are basically doing a different stuff. Onsen Tile tactics. I have okay. The one thing that I always forget when I do this stuff is to do this one. Make sure you guys don't forget, alright? This one, a lot of people forget to come here and claim their free magic crystals. You get this every single day, alright? Use Arenas for so long. Arenas is fine. Yeah, Arenas is fine. It's going to be something that you can take advantage or benefit from. She doesn't have synergy with Luventia. Yeah, a lot of characters don't have synergy with her as a whole. So you need to keep in mind who you're trying to use, right? If you're trying to use Sacred Justia, sure. Sacred Justia is one of the better characters that complements her, right? I'll probably try to do like a separate team building, you know, for that particular one. But then you can't have a team building that's like universal because it's going to be dependent on the boss as a whole, right? So I do think that that's going to be very, very unique and very, very niche for that particular aspect. Okay, get this. Alright guys, I think I'm done with the stream as well. So far, we managed to check out all of the stuff. I'll definitely edit some videos, I'll post it up. And you know what, we'll look into more things later today. I will be doing the Yuhi pools for Girls Frontline 2 later. That'll be about 4 to 5 hours from now. I'll go grab some food, go and eat, and then do all the relevant stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next stream or video, whichever that you are watching me from. So yeah, good luck for everyone that's pulling. We'll talk about all the relevant stuff. All the dramas will be uploaded shortly. Alright, so make sure you guys like the stream. As per usual, follow me on Twitch if you guys are there. And yeah, take care for now. Have a nice day. Bye bye.